Nature is a very complex ecosystem that has a right to exist, I guess, beyond any sort of subjective thing I could attribute to it. My full name is Clare Ellison Jakes, but I go by Sedge. I always find introducing yourself quite strange because I'm just like everyone else, but also not like anybody else. I'm me. We're all different. I make art. I'm a student. I'm very colourful, I think. I always have coloured hair. I enjoy changing the colour of my hair. My work is very colour-centric, like my art practice. I really like animals. I really care about humans and the natural world. Sort of focus my life around trying to do that, which is why I care about, I guess, the environment so much, because I think it all comes back to that. I can't believe ScoMo condemned school strikers. It's like, you're sending us to school to get an education. We're learning about this stuff. Like, what do you... Ugh. You know, you read a book every now and then, or an article, or maybe see an IPCC report, and you kind of are aware that it's quite bad, maybe, like climate change and biodiversity loss and I guess all the social things that come with that as well, like natural disasters and how that affects people. But sort of having to be engaged with it every single day for like a very sensitive person like me, and a lot of people in my course are like that as well, or people I know, I guess, from the activist sphere. It's a lot and we're sort of just like living through it. Yeah, I think, well, kind of all three of those things, like art, activism and study, they're all vaguely centered around like the same sort of like socio-political, environmental stuff, but from different, lenses. So for activism, that's kind of like, especially like what I said before, like a lot of this is happening right now. I can't just like wait till I graduate to do anything about it. And then study, I kind of see it as almost like a thing for what I'll do in the long term, I guess. It's definitely, I still am trying to work out exactly what I want to do, and each time I do a new subject or learn something new or read a new book, I like have so many new ideas or different new things to eliminate, I guess. So just slowly trotting along there, and like it's quite odd, like I really want to do my PhD one day if I can, but then I'm like, is a PhD on a dead planet? Like, is that a thing? Do we even need books in the future? And then most of my art practice is dealing with it, but it's not from like a super political, critical lens. It's more, I have my own relationship to the natural environment and to like specific places, and my artwork for about a year or a bit more now has been literally just like reconnecting with that. Ultimately, what I really want is to just like go live in the bush in a tent and have a community out there and be very self-sufficient, but I feel a kind of, I guess due to my different privileges and education, I guess, like a big desire or will or something to be active and to be present while we're in this sort of potential turning point in history.